Good evening. The RBI for the first time has produced a report on banking credit, which gives sectoral data on the quality of credit that is being disbursed. First, the big picture. The total amount of credit given by banks this year has grown by only 2.3 net. That is, if 100 rupees outstanding was there, the net outstanding of banks has got only 102.3. What this tells us is banks are not lending. But here we have a former chief economic advisor who just resigned and the finance minister shouting from the rooftops that the economy is doing very well and it's roaring. If the economy was indeed roaring and doing extraordinarily well and things have come back to normal, then how can credit growth be at 2.5 to 3%? At times, it's 5 or 6%. Granted that the report is for the entire year and the year was a very bad one, including the COVID pandemic. But overall, what it shows is that nobody is willing to borrow, and those who have already borrowed are willing to return the money. A company like Tata Steel is busy deleveraging. All the excess profits it's making because of two reasons: inflated price of steel and also because of lower tax outgo. Because of the generous tax cuts given by Nirmala Sitaraman, the company is able to repay copious amounts of debt. I have taken Tata Steel because Tata's normally set the benchmark. Most corporate people are busy lending, returning the money they have taken. Thus, there is no private investment. People, big industries are not borrowing money to invest. That means gross capital formation is not taking place. If capital formation does not take place, investment does not take place, then GDP is struggling. RBI has also put out another survey, the Consumer Confidence Survey. The Consumer Confidence Survey shows that consumer confidence, they will do well in the coming months, is also dipping, and consumers have no confidence. If this is the state of the economy, what is the chance that we will improve? Out of the total loans given by the RBI in the defined period of the Reserve Bank of India, most of the loans have gone to personal loans, which includes mortgages and home loans. The total loans is about 26.7%. That is, for 100 rupees of loan given, 26.7 has gone for consumer spending, which includes car loans, personal loans, home loans, and mortgages. Industrial credit, that is credit given to industry, starting from large companies such as Tata Steel to small micro units, is at an all-time low of 26%. Out of the 100 rupees lent every year, only 26% of the loans is going to industrial credit. That means manufacturing has simply not revived in India, especially in the small and micro sector. This will mean that this is an indicator that the small and the micro sector in the manufacturing side is struggling and is unable to come to terms. So there are two problems for small scale manufacturing. One, that prices of input materials has shot up enormously. Prices of steel, copper, aluminium, lead, zinc, all metals have gone up extremely high. Normally, small manufacturers take an order with a lead time of 4 to 6 months. Once a quotation is given, it will take at least 6 weeks before a firm purchase order is placed, and before which then a payment is released, and then materials can be bought. If prices of metals and other commodities is going through the roof, then how can small and medium entrepreneurs execute any business? This is problem A. Problem B is that most small entrepreneurs have been struggling to repay the loans for this period. Their loans have been either restructured or they have been declared as NPA. If you restructure a loan as a one-time basis, as agreed by Reserve Bank of India, then you should infuse excess funds into the company. As in case of Saponji Mistry, what the banks are now asking to do is sell some other assets and pump money into the business. It is possible for an Salomji Palanji Mistry group to sell their assets and pump in money to bring down debt. They have already sold Eureka Forbes. They are selling a big textile mill in Gotak in northern Karnataka. They have sold the solar and Wilson Solar Power Company to Reliance. But how many people in this world will have assets like Salomji SP Group? How many people will have 18.4% of Tata Sons to pledge and raise money? When companies such as them are struggling, then there is no way a single restructuring is going to help these kind of small and medium entrepreneurs. So they are facing a double whammy of rising prices and non-availability of credit, as this RBI report is showing us. Further, even those small exporters who have got enough orders in places like Tirupur, Karur, and other Vaniambadi and other leather centers are now finding it difficult to export because of simply there are no containers. If there are no containers, how will these goods reach in time? Normally, this is the peak season. They will have to ship through containers in the last week of October or first week of November for the ships to reach, goods to be cleared, and delivery to take place inside the to deliveries to take place and material to reach the showrooms. As of today, the container and the supply chain breakages in the world shipping routes are in deep trouble. Shipping rates have gone through the roof. Therefore, to claim that exports will solve the problem is not a feasible one. When you calculate exports in India, we must delete petroleum exports, which is largely that of one company, Reliance, which imports crude from Gulf, refines it, and exports the end produce again. If you take out petroleum exports, India's exports have not done exceedingly well. Most of India's exporters are in the small and medium sector and are struggling. One of the other lead indicators, which is the auto sector, is also in deep trouble with declining sales as the first phase of the festival season is over. This puts a lot of pressure. Therefore, it is very clear that the government's idea of a stimulus through loans has completely fallen flat, and therefore a proper plan must be made to help the Indian small and medium enterprise to recover. Thank you for watching. Be rich. Privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification. नमस्कार, मेरा नाम आनंद श्रीनिवासन है और मैं एक पर्सनल फाइनेंस कंसल्टेंट हूँ। मैं 2 YouTube चैनल चलाता हूँ पर्सनल फाइनेंस के बारे में। एक मनी पेज तमिल में है। मेरे बहुत से दोस्त बोले कि मैं हिंदी में एक चैनल शुरू करूं, तो मैंने एक पैसा बोलता है नाम का एक हिंदी चैनल शुरू किया है। मैं पर्सनल निवेश के बारे में ही बात करूंगा। आप उसको सब्सक्राइब करें, अपने दोस्तों को शेयर करें। अगर आप हिंदी नहीं जानते हैं तो पैसा करें। जो आपके दोस्त हिंदी जानते हैं उनको सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए आग्रह करें। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।